Hi everybody, welcome once again. You are watching Vin's English lesson. I am Vincent. In today's video, we are going to talk about the types of suffixes. Now there are two types of suffixes, but in today's video I am going with one of them, and the another type of suffix I'll make another video. We are going to watch that in my next video. So today I am going with inflectional suffixes. The other one, derivational suffixes, we are going to see in my next video. In today's lesson, we are going to understand about these suffixes, what they are, how they work, what are their functions, and why should we know these suffixes, where should we use these suffixes, and where we should not use these suffixes. We will come to know in this lesson. In today's lesson, we are going to learn and understand more about English, especially the suffixes, which will be very helpful for all of you. So watch the video and stick to it to know and understand what's going on in this lesson. Okay, so inflectional suffixes. Now these suffixes, they are only used for grammatical purpose, like conjugating the verbs or pluralizing the nouns. We use these suffixes for comparison of adjectives. These suffixes are used in possessive noun and reflexive pronoun. Now what these are, we'll come to know in this lesson. Conjugating verbs means these suffixes changes the verbs into another form, like ing, ed. It changes the verb in present participle or past participle. That is known as conjugating. And pluralizing the noun means to change the singular noun into plural. We add the s or es to change a singular noun into plural form. Okay, now I circled these suffixes ing, ed, er and est because I'm not going with these today. Why I'm not going with these today? I made a video on suffixes. In that video I mentioned about these suffixes. Today's video we are going to see the new ones. Okay, so if you haven't yet watched that video, go and watch it. The link is in the description box below. You go and watch that video, you will understand about these suffixes. Okay, so now we are going to start with possessive noun. Now possessive noun is a noun which shows the belongings. Now, like in a sentence, the subject is the owner of something, whatever the thing is that belongs to the subject. Possessive noun shows us in that sentence that something is belonging to someone. Okay, you will understand in the example. Harry's car. Harry is a noun and the car is the thing. Okay, this car belongs to Harry. Harry is the subject. Now this is the possessive noun. Now possessive noun, it is a form of noun. When we are using the possessive noun, we are going to use this apostrophe symbol. We add the suffix s, and before that we use this apostrophe symbol to make it as a possessive noun. This is known as possessive noun. Okay, Harry's car means Harry is the owner of this car and this car belongs to Harry. To write it in possessive noun, we write it with the apostrophe and the suffix s. Harry's car. Now this one, friend's book, I kept it in the bracket. We'll go with this later. Now let us see plural. Now to change any singular noun into plural, we go with these suffixes s and es. We add s and es to a singular noun to make them a plural. Now some examples. Chair, it is a singular, chair. To change this into plural, we are going to add the s. We'll add the s at the end, we'll get chairs. This is the plural form of chair. Okay, now there are many chairs, more than one, plural. Bus, bus, bus. This word is singular, we are going to change it in plural. So we are going to use es at the end of this word. Now Why I added es in this word, I will let you know in a moment. Then bench. Bench, to change this singular noun into plural noun, we are going to add es. Now we added es, we got the plural form benches. Okay. Now why did I add es in these two words? Now in English there is a rule, when you are converting a singular noun to a plural noun, you must keep something in mind. If you see a singular noun ending with o, ch, sh, x or s, in these cases you are going to use the es. You will see a singular noun, if it ends with these, we are going to go with es. Okay. Now in this spelling bus, you can see the s at the end, so we added es, this suffix we added to make it plural. Same in bench, you can see the ch. Because of this rule, we added es in bench and we made it benches. So remember these, to change a singular into plural, you have to add the es. Okay, I left this one. Now this is friend's book. Now I saw many students, when they are writing these possessive nouns, they don't write this, and if you don't use the symbol in a possessive noun, it is going to be a big difference. Now friends is a plural, correct? It is plural. Friend's book. Now in this sentence, to show this book belongs to this friend, we must not forget to put the apostrophe symbol. Okay, it is something like this, it is top side, before the suffix and after the noun, the noun subject. After that we'll put the apostrophe and then we'll write the suffix s. Okay, so now this is clear. I understood. Friend's book means this book belongs to this friend. Okay, good. Reflexive pronoun means a subject is doing any action or performing any action, and that action is affecting to the subject. Now let's say I hurt myself. Now whatever action I did, action is the hurt, and that action affected me. I hurt myself. I didn't hurt anybody else, or anybody else didn't hurt me, but I did that action self on me. Okay, that is known as reflexive pronoun. Now to change any pronoun into reflexive, we use these suffixes. You will know in the example. Now self and selves, there are two suffixes we use in reflexive pronoun. Self, we use this suffix in a singular reflexive pronoun, and we use this selves in the plural reflexive pronoun. Okay, now in the example, myself, my is singular, so we used the suffix self. We can use it with it, itself, herself, himself. They are all singular pronoun. We'll use the self suffix with those singular pronouns. Now plural pronoun, themselves or ourselves. Now these are the plural pronoun. When we are using the suffixes for the plural pronoun, we are going to add this suffix selves, selves, themselves, ourselves. Okay, and you must notice the pronunciation also. Singular prefix self, you can hear the f sound at the end. Self, and for the plural you will hear the v sound, selves. Okay, so keep this in mind. Now these pronouns, you are not going to see them as a subject in a sentence. They will always be an object in a sentence, so don't forget that. Now adverbs of manner. Adverbs of manner means the way something is done. These adverbs, they answer the question how something is done or how something is being done, in which way. Okay, we know them as adverbs of manner. Now we must not worry about adverbs. because there are only two suffixes ly and illy. We use these suffixes to change an adjective into adverb. Okay, now we'll see the example. Quick. Quick is an adjective. To change this word into adverb, we are going to add ly after the word quick. We got the adverb quickly. Okay, now there is an adjective more, happy. This is also an adjective, happy. Now to change this adjective into adverb, we are going to add ILY. Now why we are going to add ILY? In my previous video there is a spelling rule, I in the place of Y. If you haven't yet watched that video, you can go and watch it and you will understand about the spelling rules more better. Now to add ILY to this word, first we are going to remove the Y, because the Y is following the consonant P. We'll remove the Y and we'll write I, then L and Y. So now we got the adverb happily. Okay, so there are some things we must keep in mind while using these suffixes. We should know where we should use them or where we should not use them. Now these suffixes are not used with irregular verbs or irregular plural. Now irregular verbs are with different spellings. The forms of the verbs, present participle and past participle, you will see them in different spelling. They are known as irregular verbs. Same is irregular plural. Now you will see many singular nouns. To change them into plural, we are changing the spelling. Now like man, man is a singular noun. To change that word into plural, we are going to change the spelling. We'll write MEN for the plural form, men. We are not going to add any kind of suffixes, so keep that in mind. Now these suffixes are not used with possessive adjectives or possessive pronouns. We only use them with possessive nouns. Now there are some adjectives which don't use these suffixes. They go with the adverb more or most. The adjectives with 2 syllables or more than 2 syllables, they always take an adverb more or most to compare it as a comparative degree or superlative degree. We'll use the adverb more for the comparative degree and most for the superlative degree. Now let's say painful. Painful is an adjective. It has 2 syllables, so we are not going with these suffixes. We'll use the adverbs. We'll add the adverb more before the painful. Painful is an adjective. We'll get comparative degree, more painful. And for the superlative degree, we'll add the most, then painful. We'll get most painful. Okay, that is the superlative degree. So that's it. This was for today. If you liked my video, please give me a like. And if you haven't yet subscribed my channel, go and subscribe to my channel. You will come to know more about in English, some useful and helpful tips. And you can share this video with your friends and family members. If you have any question about any of these topics, you can ask me. I'll be happy to help you out there, and come back for more useful videos. I'll see you till then. Bye bye. Take care.